Paul Brown's Bengals are no longer the baby Bengals, but they are still one of the NFL's youngest teams, and they are led by one of the league's youngest starting quarterbacks, Ken Anderson, number 14. But as good as Anderson's passing game is, and it has led the entire NFL for the past 2 seasons, the Bengals cannot run well, and this is not a healthy situation when facing a band of marauders like the Oakland Raiders. In the early stages of last week's game, feeling unthreatened by Cincinnati's runners, the Silver and Black gang teed off on Ken Anderson and held him under control also. Unlike Ken Anderson, Ken Stabler was running a balanced offense, which is based in good part on the healthy respect, even fear every defense must have for wide receiver Cliff Branch, number 21. With Branch constantly loosening things up in the secondary, Ken Stabler can confidently call on his stable of 6 running backs, the fastest of whom is Clarence Davis, number 28. The most surprising Raider runner has been Pete Banaszak, number 40. The AFC's oldest running back rushed for 16 touchdowns this season, the most in the league along with O.J. Simpson. The first touchdown of the day came early in the second quarter when Ken Stabler found Oakland's forgotten man. Number 49, Mike Ciani, the man who used to keep Cliff Branch on the bench, finally got his chance to score because of a knee injury to Fred Biletnikoff. Ciani's touchdown was the first real cause for celebration, and it appeared that it would be but the first of many for the Raiders and their wildly faithful fans. Ken Anderson finally got something started for Cincinnati midway in the second period with a play-action pass to his other wide receiver, Charlie Joyner, number 18. Joyner's play was good for 28 quick yards, and Anderson followed up with a play-action to fullback Boobie Clark, number 42. Cincinnati's rookie short yardage touchdown specialist, number 33, Stan Fritz, brought the Bengals to within 3 points. But on the very next series, Oakland's last of the first half, Ken Stabler had the Raiders back in command once again. Tight end Bob Moore's touchdown was only Oakland's 3rd score, but everything seemed well under control because in 5 first-half possessions, the Raiders had marched deep into Cincinnati territory all 5 times, and only a missed field goal and a blocked field goal had kept the halftime score at all respectable for the thoroughly outplayed Bengals. For Ken Anderson and the Bengals, the situation was looking more and more hopeless. They knew they had to pass, but the Raiders knew it too. And in particular, Ken Anderson's most dangerous receiver, Isaac Curtis, number 85, was forced to run his patterns empty-handed. One good reason Curtis did not catch a pass in the first 3 quarters was Oakland's 4th linebacker, number 83, Ted Hendricks. Of the Raiders' 5 sacks, Hendricks had 4, along with 4 other solo tackles, a batted down pass, and a blocked punt. Things looked even grimmer for Paul Brown and the Bengals when the Raiders scored again on their first possession of the second half. And with only 20 minutes left, the Bengals seemed on their way not only to defeat, but to humiliation. A 4th down triple effort scoring run by number 36 running back Lenville Elliott ended a time-consuming 14-play touchdown drive, which brought Cincinnati back to within 10 points again. But Oakland simply would not be stopped. On 3rd and goal with 3 tight ends in his lineup, Kenny Stabler found backup tight end Dave Casper at the back of the end zone. And once again, this time with only 10 minutes left, it appeared that humiliation was near at hand for the Bengals. Suddenly, things began to change. An interception gave Ken Anderson the ball in Oakland territory. And 2 plays later, Charlie Joyner was in the end zone. Now it was Oakland coach John Madden's turn to fret. After 7 consecutive successful drives, Ken Stabler suddenly found himself stymied for the 2nd straight time. And now it was Ken Anderson's turn for a classic drive, beginning with a 2nd and 20 call by Paul Brown. Number 25, Chip Myers, gained 37 yards, the longest play of the game. And the Bengals were moving the ball against the AFC's top-ranked defense. Finally, it was time for Ken Anderson to go to his big man, Isaac Curtis, who had caught only 2 passes for just 6 yards. Almost unbelievably, the scoreboard in the Oakland Coliseum told of a whole new ball game. Again, almost unbelievably, on Oakland's next series, for the 3rd straight time, they gave up the football. This time on a fumble recovery by Ron Carpenter, number 70. And for the brave few who were supporting the visiting team, it was a time to howl. In the final minutes, 2 big plays saved the game for the Raiders. First, the 60th sack of the season by the Oakland defense. And then in the game's final minute, a non-controversial running into the kicker penalty. By virtue of their too close for comfort 31-28 victory over Cincinnati, the Oakland Raiders, winners of 8 division titles in the last 9 years, now advance to the AFC Championship game. That is the game that more often than not, historically, has been their final game of the season. And strangely enough, their opponent this year will again be the world champion Pittsburgh Steelers. The same Pittsburgh Steelers who will be playing Oakland in the playoffs for the 4th straight year. The Raiders say this time things will be different.